Right there. Recording is happening. Prime 2 Trilogy. You ready to be played? Let's click that play button. Unpause you and all that stuff. Here comes the connection of the wrist strap, but it's all nice and maybe not super tight, but I trust myself after, about 14 years of Wii playing to not be awful with anything. And here comes all this. I'm probably not going to try to use the tab button or anything to not mess things up, because things could be kind of prone to messing up. Alright, look at all that. Yeah, you know what it is. Metroid in yellow. A yellow suit. That'd be pretty interesting in Prime 4. Or even Metroid 5 Dread or whatever. A very likely 2D game to be announced by Mercury Steam. Okay. Are we ready to play? Of course we are. Let's do an audio check. Play. Uh-huh. And then you get to the Donkey Kong Country sounding music. Yeah, we're going to be starting in the Sanctuary Fortress. We just got to make our way home, to the temple grounds, then turn it into the Thai Skimple, Thai Skimple. We love the Thai Skimple, because we're gonna go fight the Binal Fawcett, the Thai Skimple. Okay, yeah, before I forget anything crazy, allow me to disable all that and get things nice and better. Don't be crashing, game. You don't want to. Sanctuary Fortress, yes. Welcome to the game. Yeah. Alright, now we're just going to make our way out of here. Maybe recover a little bit of junk along the way. Even though there's always, a gunship we can visit or bosses to hit. 9 keys are required to access the temple. Return the keys to the gateway, even though I'm pretty sure I've already seen stuff like this before. Let's give it a nice little check. Even if it's going to be all slow and gloopty for you. Sky Temple Gateway. Ooh, return the keys to the gateway. Or suffer my curse. Alright. Got a long way forward, so trust in me to get moving along. Let's get all that. Any recovery there? I guess not. Alright. Yeah, my favorite dudes, res bits. I think we're just gonna ignore them as such. No crazy shutdowns that could happen. Whoa, these guys, though, are always fun to snipe away. Any nice slings for me? No nice slings. Schnoif. Give me a little bit of that, though. It kind of attracts on its own time. Maybe that, and see if that's 31. No, like I never really did properly get the 31 scan. Not that it's for the logbook, as I've made abundantly clear, quite a numerously of times. Oh no, we gotta use the light one to get through here. And that's the one I got used up more. Alright, now we're just gonna get locked in with a lot of stuff. Not even gonna worry about the big bosses. Okay, I'll just get ready to get out of here. We just gotta space apart our space jumps with the screw attack. 2, 3, a 4, a 5. Can we make it on the top? Of course we can, without bonking too crazily. We bonked into a better place than one would think, instead of Deathland. Alright, there's these fun little Harmony drones, or Serenity. Yeah, you think it would be like Harmony and Serenity for more calm sounding names, even though there's Diligence doing their due diligence of not messing you up. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. I never really did do a teleport thing. I did at one point a little bit, but not that it was made too ceremoniously of a thing. And down we're going to go, because we're getting back to the regular Sky Temple grounds and the temple grounds and all that. Hooty hotty. Gonna pass by our dead friends at the GFMC compound. Are the bugs flying around? I think there might be. I did see something in my room, or at least the bathroom, with a fun light suit that we got last time. Our ultimate reward, not even 400%, just good for the beatination of the game. I'm trying to do things without taking damage, but kind of failing. Not that I need to worry about damage way too much. Alright. Take her easy there. We're just going to squeeze like that. Make our way out. We're just going to continue with the continuing. Remember when we got the missile launcher twice right here after doing some kind of crazy jump like that? Let's see if we can kind of replicate it, even though it probably wouldn't make much of a difference. Yeah, I think we already kind of jump higher with, yeah, I'm not even like doing the setup for it. But yeah, I guess this is going to be the way we're going anyway. To get out of here, let's make sure we're in the right track for it. We're just going to go as such. We want to get all the way over yonder to the temple assembly site to enter the portal within there. And the porthole at that. Yeah. All the brute looking faces on the GFMC doors. Something a little bit like, not that, but I guess you don't see it here. Maybe not too much. Like, oh, it's not in use. Okay. It's been destroyed. The control system is offline. Then there's a body, but we already got them body scanned. We're pretty good on logbook scans aside from, you know, stuff that only just remains around in this area. All the sectors are done. Torvus, Aegon, and the Sky Sanctuary. Nope, it's the wrong way to say it. You know, I'm losing my train of thought. The Sanctuary Fortress, what it is, it's pretty much in the sky. We're just going to the Sky Temple grounds. Make sure we're not losing ourselves getting over here. Already kind of feeling itchy, like bugs might be biting me. I don't think they are. Took a very nice shower, and the main reason I'm late is because I take a lot of time to shave, make sure I don't cause any nicks and scratches. Remember, there was once a missile over there. Missile, oh, whoa. I forgot, screw attacking is a thing you can do to enemies. But it just kind of triggered on its own little time. But it's time to enter a dark portal right here to Dark Aether. Oh, I was like to jump into it like the last second thing. Almost instinctively. Larg. We're larging. Lardy flarty. And looks like the game's gonna be crashing here based on that grung sound. But at least I got my spacebar stuff taken care of. Alright, game crash number 1 of the night. I can't believe how many times it crashed last time. 'Twas crazy. Let me reload the game. It is time to do the same for you and me. Something. Make a fun little rhyme out of it. Doop doop. I gotta adjust the audio too, I bet. And adjust it I shall to the level of, okay, guess I'll keep it there at 50. I just have my overall headphones turned down, so hopefully the game's not too quiet based on, I think it kind of has been that for most of the game. At least the past 3 sessions or so, I don't know. But anyway, we got a secret door here. It's like almost one that I thought I could have enabled for a brief little dip in, or it could have been a little spot otherwise. But anyway, we do want to go in here. Finally getting that Discord notification there. Hey look, it's the Venom Weed. That's not for a logbook scan, just gotta schmoop it away. It's like we're going to a Crater's site or something. Or Temple Assembly. Look at all the damage we're not taking because we got our lovely light suit. Never forget to scan dormant Inkclaws. Inkling. And where we are here is somewhere indeed. I was like kind of confusing myself with the other things we got, but we got a flying in cache like so. Let's see if I can beat it with just the thing. Well, for one, let me do something like this. Do a little charge to attract any enemies as such. Let's see if the flying in cache goes over there. Is it going to? Or is it just going to fly around on its own? Let the hunter ring kind of screw itself over right there. So let's just try this. Wait for it to come around. I'm just going to test some stuff. Of course, I could just like jump it on its own. And hey, look, I did destroy it. But of course, I'm probably going to fall in here. Not that the water is going to hurt me or anything. Always the creepy hunter rings. It's just like their death zone more than anything. Alright. And we're just going to get high up here so we can go Shiblamity. And oh, I thought I overshot it. But no, I didn't. Kaboom me. One of the 9 keys. What's this, number 8 now? Am I keeping up well enough? Yeah, I think so. Didn't miss any, so now we have number 8. And it's almost a dark Flogus here, but not really. Nothing within the lake. We are good on things pretty much as needed. But yeah, just to show you what we're at. 100%. We beat the game already, but not 100% fully. Alright, what am I looking around for? Okay. Yeah. Do I want to stay in this mode? I don't think I do, because I want to bring it back to Light Aether for a little bit of recovery time, you know? If you'll open up for me. If you'll have me. And you'll have me a rip-roaring good time. Ripping and shredding until the job of Metroid Prime 2 is done. Excuse me. Just gonna swoop things as such. Not quite as that such. But like this. Now let's do an audio check. Alright, almost sounds balanced enough. Make sure that doesn't tie anything. Okay, there we go. Back in here. Now we're just going to... yeah. We're going to continue with this path. Not use the things so much. Yeah, green crawling in the little collapsed tunnel. Is this... yep, yay, I knew my names. Making a fun little shape there in the explosioniness of me boost balling. Very fun. Bakugan I am right here, kind of. I'm just gonna go down here. Let's see. Is it over there? Try not to lose any positioning. Yeah. Just want to get to the Hive transport site. Doesn't really matter if I'm high up or down. Actually, am I gonna be in a bad spot by doing this? No, I'm still in the high up area. Don't have to worry about taking any transports down. Transporto. Portopati. Because, you know, we come through here. That's where we get all the fun hive stuff down there. But I don't need to retread those grounds again. But you gotta remember there's a dark missile trooper that you gotta get a one-time scan for. But then, we're gonna come around here. Because we've got all these creepy deeps. Not even scannable. I thought they were scannable at some point. Or it was like some other part of it that wasn't a logbook scan. Well, we gotta scan the gunship again. No, it's just saying, under repairs, 86% and rising, doing its auto repairs, and just so happens to be close to done when we're pretty close to done with our adventure in itself. Alright, let's do a very lovely recovery right here. After I do some other types of saving. Get all this. I'm feeling great, because it's gonna recover everything, including our ammo to the 250 numbers that we very so graciously would like to have, or whatever. And then we're just going to continue. We want to get to the Path of Exile or whatever, where the little half pipe is. There's Path of Honor, but there's not a portal there. So we're just going to try to take it this way. Meeting Grounds. Is this own little area you like kind of just squeeze through? Hall of Eyes. I think that's the one I want to reach, possibly. Or maybe not. Either way. Hall of Honor Dead, that's like its own weird little portal spot. I think I do want to reach it from over there, so we got a fun little thing to crawl into, this here hole. Remember, it could be dark warwasps there in Dark Aether land, but we already got our scan in the Sky Sanctuary, or rather, you know, Sanctuary Fortress. Super Missile to open that up, and you might start to see a little bit of familiarity, because it ties together to, the Torvus sector starting area, you know? Like all this, woohoo. Then that means, yep, Pirate Commandos, always fun and lovely. I'm the baby, gotta love me. And you gotta run away. Oh man, I'm getting sklankled, man. I'm getting actually skwankled quite a bit. Let's just avoid the sklankling. Lanky Kong, man, they're still getting me over here. You think they wouldn't travel as much? Man, he's right up against me. That's one of my bigger scares I've gotten in this game. I have like a whole health bar checking away. Those enemies can really rough you up. But I don't need to roughhouse with them so much. I just like to get my missile recovery more than anything. Just gonna climb up here. I could grind my recovery back on you guys, but do I need to? I don't think so. Just gonna hop on in here to get into Dark Aether mode. Aether. Do. Very nice. Gonna love everything. It will be so lovely. So we can escape. Gotta watch where you're going and not really mess up stuff. Hello, little inglets. Little chiclets. I got some chewing gum if I want to non-chicletify it up. Oh man. Gotta do the starting area of all this. Get some finality to it all. Right around here. Oh, these things. Okay, let's try for some recovery in that little regard. Okay, there's some light. And there's some dark, even though it's switching things around, how things were getting wrong. Now I just need to recover health. There would be other opportunities, and I can visit the gunship again if I really need to. Good thing I'm not taking damage with the whole light suit. Alright, let's do this again just to get those dudes attracted in. Alright, so the way things are for what is essentially our 101% rather, extra thing. We're just going to do a little seekering. No echoes needed, so we could have done this at a earlier time. It's kind of weird, like how those things like kind of circle around. I can heal here as much as I want to. There it is, Grandma's house. The final missile in the game. Is it going to bring me up to 260? No, it is not. But you remember how things were at 100% before on the little menu? Let's hop in here. We got 101%. Look at that. Press that snapshot button, even though it is the thing you can unlock in this. I wonder if it would probably be different in Prime Trilogy HD, even though Mike Wicken says it's likely not to happen. But what does he know? Leaving Retro in 2011. Yeah, everybody's already covered all that stuff. Kind of beating a dead horse around here. Come on, do your attractiveness, because that's kind of a thing that the Annihilator beam does. All that. Not really seeing too much darkness coming out, so I don't know. What's the deal? What you know about rolling down in the deep... Yeah, now we get the stuff. Just not quite enough darkness, though. Flump. Alright, we're just gonna continue along. Pretty close to back to full health. Alright, get on in here. Shaboomy. What do we got here? This is shrine access, and we do indeed want to do accessing of the shrine. We want to scroll as such right here. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, because you don't want to backtrack to the other room because we're trying to get to the starting room. This is some nonsense here, but I'm going to just continue this way through all this, you know? Shablammy. Bum 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 beam. Let's maybe do some burpees like boom and boom. Bing bada bang bada bing bada bong. Such a fun meme to watch, the Friday Night Funkin' parody version of that. Excuse me, a little bit hiccupy. But you remember there was a Testament individual right here, and there was a gunship. Now we got things going to be a little bit different. Let's try this. Yeah, it's going to attract to the enemy, so let's get right up against it if we don't want to do a charge shot. Yeah, you're attracted to the insanity. Oh no, you're rushing up against me. I was going to do this. And we're going to go into darkness mode because we got Friendo. Kaboom. Now let's deal with Friendo like super missile-y, because you are the very, very final thing in the game. The Sky Temple Key number 9. Look at that. 1 of 9. But don't you mean 9 of 9, because we have all the Sky Temple Keys that have been found. Ooh, very lovely. Ooh. Ooh. Use them at the temple to gain entry. So it's just like all the artifacts in Metroid Prime 1 in order to fight you-know-who and actually trigger proper fighting abilities, but now we've got things as they are. Looks like something interesting to roll into. There's no doors into like crazy eating hive, non-eating hive, splinter hive. Man, I just need a little bit of missile recovery, but really, is that going to be a problem? Do I want to deal with all these eyes? I can just do a normal charge shot like this if I don't want to do things otherwise. It's like the, what are they called? Ions? No. I think I might actually be right. For the way they are in Prime 1. In the Chozo ruins. Did that even hurt you? No. That didn't either. So let's let that hurt you. Alright, shoot off your missiles. I sure prepared to hit all 5 like Shablammy. I'll say if it's gonna mess me up in the last little thing in this game. Could always be some annoyance. Do a little bit of that so we can get some light dark recovery. But not fully. Boink. Boink. Yeah, okay. Give me more dark than anything, okay. That's fine. I'm not much of a complainer. I think I want to just scoot down here, avoid these Reaper vines, even though I'm avoiding them in the greatest way. But again, it's fine. You can always just do that. You can do your Annihilator Beam if you want to do a semi-lock-on thing that it gives. But anyway, this is like equivalent to the room where you get the Seeker Missile of all places, and this is the Sky Temple Gateway. Pretty interesting way for things to meet up, because that over there would be like where a portal is, and it's all in its own way, but not quite accessible with all the globs of phazon we got going on. And before we enter that right there, let's get some scanning going on. Cadre 1, Akul's Testament. Luminoth data pack translated, Akul's Testament. Let's get her reading in the logbook. Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. Through my spiritual link with the others, or to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge that their last location in the light world can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple Keys, hidden in creatures invisible to naked eyes. The time draws near. Hear the words of Akul. She they call champion of Aether. Ooh, it is a she. Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. Very fun pattern, so we got all the Keybearer lore taken down, but there's still a little bit of Luminoth lore. But methinks, with all these red colorful things, might get them taken care of in this room. This one in particular isn't really one for the others, because it's just for Akul. May the light of Aether shine upon our enemies forever. Let's get started with all the logbook reading. The Issel's Key, the one we got not really too long ago, kind of in the reliquary ruins or whatever. Lost to the cause, steadfast Issel shall disturb you among the trees of holy ground. Among what? That's what it says about all that. Cool. So you're getting all the hints here if you haven't collected the keys by now. Karuk's Key, or Suruk. Cool, lost key to her cause. Judicious, Suruk, in a small corridor. Ooh, I bet it's like, I don't know if it would be like based on the room. Judicious, you know, corridor within the depths of High Fortress. He lies silently. We've seen you in the High Fortress, of course. Just working on the others. Just getting things as we go along. The Testaments and then the Sky Temple Keys associated once you get the wherewithal to get them. Uh-huh. Loyal S. Juniors, haha. He no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of Holy Fortress. Yep. Yeah, you were in your own little place. The other one's in the Dynamo Works for Saruk. But this is Sajur's, who was near the entry, but kind of high up. Or at least higher up compared to normal levels of going around. Yep, it's pretty much like the last of the logbook scans in this game. Maybe now there's kind of a little bit of scanning for enemies and final bosses and all that. But the He's key. The one who shall move the pillar of holy ground will see your holy body, or your soulless body. This one's kind of a hard one to think about. Like, you gotta move the pillar of holy ground. I don't even remember where that was, but I want to say Aegon or something. Either way, we got it done. So, what's it to me to do all the membrating? Yeah. Mighty just me. Oh, just F me. And the last one did you see? Was it one of our gates closing? Yeah. It's like pretty much the first one we got. The land from the holy ground. Over the crossing and tossing seas. Steering by the stars above. I'm gonna skip that one. Be still for Bastul. Gallant Bastul. She lies deep in a fortress of dry land. Alright. Pretty self-explanatory there. In a fortress of dry land, but not the sanctuary fortress, just, you know, the space pirate fortress, so to speak. I don't even know if it really has much of an official name. Just Key. That's also within the fortress, I believe, yeah. Also sold before a fortress in the Scorched Land. So it's like the one where you have to do the giant crazy boy cannon for the turret. Cadre 1 clues. Sidali's Key. Or Sidalai. Brave. Beside the marsh of a rainy land, she laid her body forever, yeah. Pretty much at the start of Torvus Bog, not the marsh. Bogged down with the terminology. Make sure we're getting absolutely every single one of them, such as this one here. That gives us 200% right here. Gasukski! Hazuk! Here are the ones of blah blah blah. Gentle Sakura, or Jasuk. With a Barapod, he sleeps in a flooded temple, so pretty basic in the underwater Torvus area, you know, subterranean land. And of course all the testaments are in light ether, or, you know, just ether, formal. Then the Sky Temple keys are in dark ether, so you gotta do a little bit of traversal of everything. So in the way of logbook looking, we got 101%. Logbook is still got a little bit of sliver of everything, but lore, done. Research, done. Creatures, not fully done. But ether creatures, you know. Dark ether, maybe not quite done, because we're kind of in dark ether here. And, you know, maybe a little something in the off-world bit of everything. We'll just have to see how that comes out to be. So if I really want to, like, fill in the stuff and get fully filled in, I can go back to the gunship and get my extra missiles and all that, but I might have a little bit of a chance, I don't know. Can I scan this? I guess not. Let's make sure I spacebar everything for safety. So get on in. Get ready for the final challenge. Let's do the final challenge. I don't even need to have my upgrades and scans thing open. Actually, I should probably keep the scans one open. So here, I'll maximize that. And get ready. All Sky Temple keys have been returned. You may now enter the Sky Temple. Or you can now enter. Instead of may I. Or you can. And we're just 23 minutes into this thing. I don't think I'm going to be fully done before midnight now, though. I don't know. Because, you know, there's credits that you gotta scroll. A lot of people had a hand in making this very handy game. Oh, look at that loveliness! We're just gonna get prepared and get going in. Any new scans of craziness? I don't think so. Hop on in. Taking this seriously for the finality of it all. In the finale of the finale. Dun 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 dun. Neon Genesis of Megalian, or so, all that stuff. Or Samus goes into the pillar of light to final boss. Looks like piss, but you got into the Sky Temple. And yeah, it's like the energy controller that's being opened up. So this is essentially the Dark Etherean version of Umos's little room of insanity. So where exactly are we here? A place where we hear some xenomorphs? I don't know. A little bit of alien off-world junk going on. The orb. We've seen a lot of orby things. What's all this? Dark Reaper vines? Stuff we kind of seen. Oh, it's got some make your own crazy rock crystal candy stuff. Bringing it in. Some sort of being creature with the puddle, you know. Maybe some sort of high-ranking nobility or royalty or military rank. I don't know. Something or other. There's a teleport thing if you want to do all that. But I just want to hop on up because we got challenges in our future. Let's do our double jump there. We can recover our health with a saving point. And there's a few ink cache things here, ink worm cache. So let me try a little bit of this. Let me do some space barring. See if we can get the light recovery or anything. Okay, there's missiles right there, so that covers missiles. Of course, I don't need to worry about health, but gonna have to see otherwise. How about this? Alright, that takes care of light, not fully, but if I can get a little bit of a double up, that would be very nice. And I guess light taken care of there. There's always more, and I can cycle back around to the save point. A save station. Hiya? Any dark recovery? Looks like nothing here. Here, let's try this again and see if it actually would give something. Let's just see about it. Oh, it's not press the plus button or anything. Yeah, it's probably going to be like hard-coded to give nothing. Let's continue going along. Just make sure we're getting nice and prepared. Not really giving me too much. I don't really want to use up too much more before I get out of here. And looks like I made my cycle. Let's try it again, see if we can get a couple taken care of and not have the controller be weird. Blarf, blarp, 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 harf. It looks like it gives nothing. Oh, look at that. It gave me some darkness. And now we're gonna save the game, because we need that 15 health to finish off this ever-loving game. Let's make some fun rhymes with it. The game's been saved, energy's been replenished. Are we ready? Make sure I'm in frame. Here, let's do... That work well enough? Yeah, I think so. Might be a little bit of world down there, but my arm of armitry kind of blocks it off. I think I'm ready for this. Are we going to screw attack over to it? Of course we are. Eh? It's not mess up our timing to do it. Not that we needed to screw attack. I just felt like it to be stylish. Hop on in. And then we kind of have to do a little bit of screw attacking here. Let's do it. Meh. 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 Very ultimate screw attack, even though it wasn't really that far up we had to go. You can consider this like its own little leviathan of a spot, like the impact crater and everything. And there's a little orb ting. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to give it a nice scan. Object analysis complete. This is the core, the final dark energy collector. The last collection of planetary energy lies within the core. When you place its energy within the energy transfer mind over during the ether, this world will become heavily unstable. How about that? Let's be prepared to go collect the crazy thing that I'm sure has nothing sinister attached to. I don't know, it's initiating cutscene mode. Don't know what to think about it. We're playing what was originally a GameCube game. We gotta watch out for the game sphere. It's spherical. Ooh, we got some kind of final bossy music kicking in, don't we now? And you're a very big orbular, imperial looking dudical thing. This right here is the ultimate ing, known as the Emperor ing. Here we go. Let's give you a nice scan. Just set it right here, and what, 100% already? Nope, 20% on Emperor ing, so we've got a little bit to do. Emperor ing head. Ruler of the ing horde. It'll form numerous tentacles to defend itself, eliminate them to weaken its defenses. Like its brethren, the Emperor ing is a metamorph. It has molded itself around their precious energy controller and will defend it to the death, using its own body as a shield, and like a meat shield to destroy the tentacles and weaken the creature and its defenses. Alright. We still got more scanning to do here. Watch for the damage. Almost a little bit of a calculator thing going on there, but the way it's all sweeping about. This right here is the body. Yeah. Energy, yeah. Effective strategy. Strongest in the horde, alpha in the mega, beginning and the end, phase on energy into the stuff. So you can consider it, if it's an alpha and a mega, it's probably the god of the ing in general. One could assume, based on stuff. To make things a little bit easy for this, we want to have your lock-on thing go on, and you can just do this. The music is kind of like... Ooh, get some health recovery. I could... Oh, there's a little bit of darkness there as well, and get all this. So yeah, the Annihilator Beam kind of does lock on and help you quite a bit. So you just kind of spam it and get ready to go, and get ready for the next little bit, and get scanning for kind of parasite thing queen going on. You know, the Eye of Sauron. And like some sort of boss in World of Warcraft 2 or something. Or, you know, World of Warcraft in general. Not provide complete coverage. As you can see, it's kind of like the Parasite Queen, where it has a little bit of an opening. So you could assume Super Missiling. Avoid that laser for sure, because it can stun you. Would really mess you up, but I kind of want to do Sonic Boom. That didn't do much of anything, but just has good damage coverage. Come on, no, I didn't get to do anything. You have very little time, and of course the laser, if it hits you, stuns you out. So we're just gonna stun things and smash buttons. Yeah, just tank the damage. Of course, you want to be a little bit careful with your health and not lose too much to, you know, what can only be a kind of first phase here. Alright, get that going. For what's to come next, I want to go ahead and get into this mode. And Sonic Boom. Boom. Yeah, that got some good damage. I don't know, Super Missile might not even be that different. But I might as well Sonic Boom again. Oh, come on, I just like barely didn't get that. I don't want to have a lot of times going through this. I don't know if I got like some residual damage there. I think I might actually do a Super Missile for that, because I don't want to use like 30 of each for Sonic Boom shots at that. Oh, it's going to do a thing that can really slow things down. The way I'm playing, no. It kind of does like a space-time attack where it can make little things appear. Kind of a little Bayonetta down smash thing, I think. Or down B. Where it like does a little bit of a mirror dimension, whatchamacallit. Instead of, you know, the little energy ball it can shoot at you. But yeah, let's do something like such. One, that didn't damage it. Of course, I wasn't locked on, so it can screw you over. Watch yourself on the damage. Let's try to go in the opposite direction to actually try to, you know, make a hit, or, you know, just to not let it do anything. How long am I going to be in this phase? Especially if I'm... Okay, that didn't really seem like it should have hit there, but can't complain. Kind of running low on light energy, but we always get a little bit of recovery, as long as I'm, you know, aiming. Aiming! Man, you still get hurt by that, man. I remember my very first run of this kind of irked me the way the fight is, because, yeah, it's like only pretty much the first phase of it. Alright, what have we got? Had to get a little bit of non-depletion going on. In fact, I'm going to just do normal shots. Oh, here it comes with that thing. Oh, let me just squeeze right past you there. Oh, it's a pretty fast thing, so don't even really get too much of a chance to try for some destruction. Missile recovery, very nice as well. Oh, it's doing the thing. Didn't really do much slowdown because it didn't really have all the tentacles. You can think of it as like the transcending thing for all the Reaper vines you see throughout the game. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Just take the damage from it. I didn't really last that much. Give it some dark energy. Guess I'll stick with this thing. Super Missile mode. Yeah. Let's see if we can get another good hit. Wait for you to swing around and boom. It's got a little bit left. Boom. Let's try for that. Go, 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 go. Let's squeeze before I have to... There you go. This phase is done. There's always more, though. Got 3 of the... One can only assume 5 scans if it's doing 20% at a time. I mean, it's pretty fun, too. It's like... And all that. What's this? Its own little energy controller thing. Kind of its own little interpretation. The Chrysalis form. And this is actually pretty much easy mode right here. Regenerating aim ruler. So, just trying to do some nice recovery. Gotta do some concussive blasts. You already know what those means. Spider shell and all that junk. Alright. So this is your chance to kind of make up for lost anything in this fight. The inglets, they can give you health, and power bomb recoveries. You just gotta go around to the different spots. It's almost like the fighting of, whatchamacallit, Quadrax's final head module, even though you can just do normal bombs for that. Just wait for your power bomb abilities. And hitboxes can kind of be weird. I was kind of not expecting that to work as it did, but it did. Kind of breaking even on health so far, though. Just kind of want to initiate the power bomb right on top of it. Like, that didn't even work there properly. There, yeah. It's kind of weird to hit the missiles as well. Boom. Try to hit the inglets on the way out, even though they hardly ever materialize themselves unless you go into walking mode. I'm walking here. Christopher Walken allows no walk-ins to his clinic. Kind of losing my power bombs here, but I would like a little bit of recovery. You know, the recovery of the power bombs in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I'm trying a little too hard with this. And yeah, 255, even though it's like 260 that we got. Alright. Where's some spots that I haven't hit? Yeah, it's trying to damage me and smoke me out, man. Smoke, smoke. This one doesn't seem to be good enough, so let's blast her down. Maybe a power bomb recovery. Watch yourself. Get a little bit of, you know, good stuff there. Wait for that to go away. Do some regular bombage. And go shaboom. Is this last one? No, there's like 10 spots, I believe, and that's not even like working properly. Tis weird. Oh no, it is working. This took a moment to register. Go around. It's kind of treating it like the boost ball guardian fight. We can boost around if we want, but that doesn't really work for this. You're kind of just climbing around doing your own little thing. Okay. How about you go kaboom? Duke kaboom. Are you gonna work? You better. Yeah, there you go. So that makes that phase done. What the heck could ever be coming next? It's splurting. It's going from Metapod to, one can only assume, some sort of Gigantamax Butterfree thing. A really big Jump Guardian, spider-looking thing that could really annoy you. And the final phase music is pretty cool because it kind of has the main theme leitmotif, the so this is the final form, the mutated, you know. Let's do it. Altered ruler of the Incore, blah blah blah, stuff has occurred. The heart has the light and dark stuff. You gotta do all the proper critical mass taking care of everything. So, just to show, we're good on the scans for that, but we're only at 97%. What that could be going on there. So, the way things be, is it gonna change stuff around? Well, it's got the orange core, you can only assume that corresponds to stuff, and it's trying to make a little bit of a jump. A little bit of jump guardian-like stuff, but see if we can make a good blast with the super missile. It only really takes one, but you gotta wait for it to be slightly opened up, and don't like approach it way too much from the front because it'll just like bonk onto the leg, your super missile. Let's try for this. That should work, yeah, because you're open up there. And then it's gonna be in dark mode to where you want to be using light mode, Discord. Alright, open up your mouth, try to get it a little close, see if that's gonna work. Yeah. Sunburst moves so slow. Might as well just do normal shots. In fact, it's kind of a good idea to just spam like this because that just kicks up the damage over time. But it's kind of got some night bar protection going on. So how about we go over and try for that? Did that work? Yeah. Hopefully take down the night barbs that were around, even though it didn't really do way too much. So it's like your chance right there to just do some shot spamming. Man, get a lot of recovery. Some of these might be the 30 ones. Yeah, look at that. Hey, look, a new skin in the final battle, even though it didn't get finished. Alright, let's get her going. You can beat this thing pretty fast. In fact, let me try this. No, I was going to try to jump. There's a chance to do a lot of critical damage to this thing when it's in the middle of the jump if you hit it from like right below when it's doing its little jump. Yeah, not really timing it too well, of course, like with its own little jump, but a lot of damage can be done with a screw attack if you so desire. And if you want to know how things look, ooh, yeah, looking very non-thermal, looking non-very echoey, or whatever. Alright, it's gonna do some stuff, probably gonna try to charge me, or, you know, jump me with the jump guardian attack. Guardian of the jump. Yeah, that's like almost why you don't want to charge it right head on. Just want to do it kind of from the side here. If you'll open yourself for me. Come on, open your heart to me. And it does happen to be the heart, so to speak. Do 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 do. Come on, open up. I know you want to do it. There you go, big old booming. It only really needed that one. So there it is. Go in light mode to where you want to use darkness, or, you know, just spam the annihilator beam. It'll help you out quite a bit. But I just want to look a little bit stylish with this. Oh yeah, that's like a good chance to use that there because it's like some sort of light flyer thing. No scans associated with like the smaller seeming night barbs and all that stuff. Yeah, might as well get some light recovery here. Not really using a lot of missiles aside from just using the super missiles on the face of it. And it's also a good chance to use Sonic Boom right here if it'll permit such a thing. A big old area of effect sort of thing that doesn't really stick around way too long. Of course, it's in that mode now. Not really doing a whole lot of work to this thing. Should probably just try to do something with the Annihilator Beam spam. Or, you know, Sonic Boom and all that junk. I just want to be stylish. Come on. You think things should be hitting better than they are. And approach it from below. If only I screw attacked that and it worked properly. Man. Doesn't really give you a lot of time to attack, and any time that you might be able to attack, you might be in some sort of stun. Open her up. Come on. And just hitting from the side all weirdly. In my practice on this last time, I kind of messed things up a little bit. Bing, bada bang, bada boom, da bang. Come on, open up. You know you want to. So I can just do this to you. Come on, it's like not even doing anything right now. I will prove myself as too great at this. Let's try to get close while he's still in that mode after the jump. Right from the jump. Hiya, that should maybe do something. I don't know if it really did. And of course, like the light beam kind of does lock in, so you can do some decent stuff there. Or, you know, as I said, just spam Annihilator Beam. Or, while this is going on, it's a good chance to go kaboomy, Duke Kaboom. Get some area of effect. Maybe get some dark recovery. More than anything. Got a lot more light in the dark right now, even though we kind of redeemed ourselves pretty well. 62. 20 Goodman. Of House Goodman. Aw, come on. If I, like, was that a half second later, where it'd be, like, fully open, then it'd be good. Oh, slowing down here, are we? Let's try for another Sunburst, and I'll probably just, try to be in good mode. Get closer so you can try to get the attack going. See, look, it, like, doesn't even have the proper area of effect for it. It's always weird What you got going on now is trying to switch over to orange mode again. Yep. When it does that little vroom sound. Are you gonna do your jump? I'm just gonna try to charge me. Good thing I did that when I did, because I would have taken damage otherwise. Boom. Okay, at least I did that, but, you know, super missile, always good. Open up from the side. Oh, come on. Like a half second later, probably would have helped. Not a whole lot of capabilities, and it's preparing a jump. Looks like it's going to be telegraphing it a little bit, or you're just going to do that. Oh man, go right up against the phase on, why don't we? Let's roll around outside of the chrysalis phase. Yeah, not really much use for the other visors. It's just like a let loose on it sort of thing. Speaking of letting loose, let's just do what I was speaking of doing. Kaboom! Yeah, the sunburst is really the most helpful thing. It's like a kind of a later game thing, depending on how you pass yourself out. And I was like a little bit stunned there. See, look, I'm like doing all this just with A button mashing. I think it's going to this mode again. Yep, sun mode. For some reason, I feel Pokemon vibes here. I don't know why. The way things feel. Might as well try for Sonic Boom. Because, you know, it's always good effects of it all. Get some Doctor Strange junk. Hiya! Try to skillfully swing out of the way. Come on, open up and let the attack hit you. Yeah, a whole lot of usefulness for having here. See, it's like the best thing. You can beat this form in like less than a minute if you do that, pretty much. And there goes the ammo for that. Alright, might as well just go shabloomity. Any dark recovery? Yeah, a little bit. Now I'm gonna finish the scan, or am I? There we go. Doody doody. There you go, and I can feel good about that, even though I probably still need to do it for the light form. Again, not that it's important. Alright, you're less than half of the way done, so might as well get done soon. Boom! 9 minutes from midnight. Let's see if we can get this done before midnight happens. Just gonna do the spamming. We do a little spamming, we call it. Alright, let's try this. Open up, and... I don't think that did anything. Anything. Get it? Because puns and jokes. Open up, you're going back to orange mode. Don't give it a lot of time. Of course, you can do a little bit better with lower difficulties. We're on like the mid-range difficulty here for veteran than before you go hyper mode. A lot of damage to be taken, you know. Boom, there you go. Charging up a nice attack. An ice attack? No. More like an isotope. Alright, time to just get spamming. Nah. It's probably going to do another little thing of an attack while we're especially low on stuff. Let's just try to land a little something there. Shmoop. That didn't work. We're low on everything. Just kind of spam around here. Maybe try for the power bomb situation again. Because we got a little bit of recovery there. Might as well use it. Not that it's going to help way too much. A little bit of something. Not really the most beneficial thing. So let me just do this. Do some spamming to actually make some hits happen. So we can get all the call-outs. Any dark recovery, please? There's power bomb recovery. Weehaw. Gonna be just a glorified jump guardian, are you now? With some extra steps. Gonna finish you off with lovely light abilities, even though I don't have dark abilities now. Alright, so let's try for sunburst on that, just so we can get all the recovery taken care of. Or just, yeah, do a little bit of spamming to get it all out. Let it all out, ooh. Alright, we would like to land some Sonic Booms to feel great about this. Maybe even one final one if I can get a good spot for it. Kind of turn yourself around, and let's do this thing. Wait for you to be not finished off there. Okay. Anticlimactic. Open up. You're probably going in. Yep, you're going that mode again. Let me just press the last button very awkwardly. One last little romp of it. Crazy hitboxes. Oh man, I'm kind of low on health here. Let me spacebar because, you know, Lemmy's land. Getting a little bit on the lower side of super missiles. Open up, please, and shove. Boom. Of course, there's the whole front-facing situation. I could be doing better on this, but I'm purposefully not being great. Of course, I'm not always purposefully being bad, but there we go. Good enough to defeat ya. There you go, Emperor-ing. Alright. Where's your god of the Ing species now? There it goes. A little bit of shattering going on. Any Phantoons gonna show up suddenly? No? Okay. We'll be fine. A lot of original enemies in this, more than anything. Can't complain. I mean, War Wasp, even just ever so slightly different. Shablast! You're getting shablasted and lambasted. And so much absorption of light going on. What are we doing? Our final smash or something? No? They're just sucking it in. Free! It's like some Luigi's Mansion junk or something. What's that? Crater collapse. Enemy evacuate immediately. No, we're not redoing that. Are we gonna actually be able to play a little bit of escaping this time? But who's to say that escaping will need to happen? It's just platforming going on. It's like a Mario Galaxy, Dusty Dunes Desert. Planetary condition critical. Escape at once. And yay, it's playing the song. The do. Gotta get out of here. It's not quite any sort of doom thing, but it's pretty classy with the ba-na-na. Hello? I was about to say, why am I not shooting? Using up time, man. Gotta get out of here. Good thing you don't have to screw attack wall jump to get your way out. You just have to shmoop-de-doop like that. Take some fake fall damage. But yeah, we're too good for this. We're kind of having to escape here. 7 minutes is plenty of time if we just have to get out of here. But what if there's more? Like more area to traverse. Or something. Anyway, off to the teleporter system with us. We're activating it. Feeling very active with where we're going. Very carefully pressing buttons. And we're out of here. Right? Right? I would say so. From the Sky Temple land of everything. Shablamity. I still don't feel like I'm in proper framing. I just have to check myself there. There we go, that's better. So I wasn't really in a bad spot. In this area now, the music's still a little bit hectic. I don't know what the deal is with it. There's Phazon. Could farm this Phazon if we want. Or maybe someone's going to do that for us. It's going to farm itself? No. Something else is going to happen. Ooh. Looking a little fresh, aren't you now? Bit of a far cry from the Metroid Prime now, are you now? Dark Samus, you are our final opponent. Let's get you a nice scan before we get crazy into this thing. Dark Samus 3. Still not fully done, are we now? Morphology, Dark Samus, supercharged with Phazon energy. We got a little bit of limited time to do this, you know. Invisible to your dark visors, so it's not like the second fight. She can vent Phazon energy into the form of the blastness. You gotta get stuff taken care of. But we kind of got an upgrade that could probably help with all that, you know. Alright, start with some damage. Maybe try some light energy upon you before you get infused with junk. Don't be shooting junk at me. Ah! You're doing the crazy insanity laser. Stop with the insanity laser. I don't like the insanity laser. Wait for it. Open up, and you're going in dark mode. So let's go echo mode just to blast you down. Oh yeah, do that very important damage. Let's hope we can beat you in the next 6 minutes and change. Just short of 7 minutes. Kaboom. Alright, there goes all our energy right there. Gonna have to charge up for any sort of regular hit like that with the Annihilation Beam. Annihilator. See you later. What you going for now? What you know about rolling down in the deep? You're gonna do a laser attack down in the deep. I was like trying to do a quick step out of the way, but yeah, I kind of just have to take the damage for that. Of course, good thing you do get healed up after who you might call it, Emperor Ing. Be a little crazy if you have to go without a little bit of healing. Do a little bit of healing. Blam, I'd like the super missile. Is that even working? I don't know. But something that might be starting to work after more scanning is you raise me up so you can shoot me down. Or I can, you know, do some screw attacking. That could help a little bit if it'll allow me to. Ooh, you're going even crazier. Let's try to switch visors over here now. Let's do this. Bam! Yeah, there we go. That's probably our best damage so far. Bam! Not great because you're starting to do your own little thing. You're changing up a little bit on us, so we got to get the very final scan in the game. 100% and all that junk. Dark Samus 4. Unstable Phazon energy form. Generate shield immune to all forms of attack except Phazon energy. Draw in expelled Phazon for use as a weapon. So it's kind of like its previous iteration. The core form of the Metroid Prime. Dark Samus has temporarily become being a pure yet unstable Phazon energy. She can turn her shield as blah blah blah. The Phazon do some charge beam stuff for the essence of everything. And there's 100% of all logbook scans, so even more secret ending stuff that could happen with the Ultra 100%. So we just gotta watch the skies above. So when it swells like that, you get all this. You can do some absorption. Yeah, I don't think it really lasted well enough. Like if you get the tiniest bit of damage, it screws you out of it. So yeah, want to try to redirect the energy back to her if you're gonna swell up at me. And I'm just gonna, there we go, watch for this. Aim above and start above. Just let the shot happen. Did it happen? Yeah, it did. I guess so. Just with the little bit of damage I got, probably just from another little blast that happened. What am I worried about scanning for? Wait for this so I can maybe do some damage while you're on the ground. Boom! Oh yeah. Down that half health thing. Oh man. Off to this now again, are you? Da na na. I can play this on my piano. I can go the do 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 and unplug everything to actually do the damage to you though, instead of waiting to play the music on the piano. Don't even bother trying to lock onto her because that would just take too much time. It's a big enough target. I think like even the hitbox is bigger than you think. Boom! Haha. You're about just a quarter left, you know. I think I got plenty of time, even if I'm depleted on a lot of junk. Here we go. Wait for it, and shaboopty. There we go. Just try to get some makeover damage there. Where's it? Yeah, I was trying to play some piano junk there. Are you going to swell your ball at me? You probably already did do the thing while I wasn't paying attention. If I can get back into frame too. Ha! Trying to do some energy imbuement. Is that enough? I don't know if it was really that much. Had to be a little bit more to get a better phase on charge instead of a phase on pool. Just wait for this. Are you gonna go dark mode or are you just gonna go chiblam? Okay. You're probably kind of more invincible now. Just gotta watch yourself. There you go. A little bit of damage. Not bad. Just gotta let her happen and shaboom! Let her have it. No, let him have it. It's okay. You can have it. Not that way, SpongeBob. Oh, here we go. It's gonna happen. Absorb. I don't think I didn't really get much of anything there. Just gotta kind of dance around, not take away too much damage. Of course, we kind of have the upper hand here more than anything. Kind of acting a little bit more desperate while we're desperate with the time constraints. Just gotta play it slow and steady. Get a constant charge shot going. That's probably a little bit more of a common thing in the GameCube versions of the games. Just a constant ready-made charge shot. There we go. Not really quite done, but I think one more good shot will do her in. Maybe even a super missile shot. Not so sure about that. But we're pretty close now. Let's do some build-up damage to charge us up right here. And not even going to do anything crazy. We're just going to finish you off. Kaboom. Dark Samus defeated. You win. That calls for some ever so slight lemon hint. Water. I think we're quite done with this game. Uh-oh. She's not giving up yet. It'll take more than that to bring me down. Why do I got this type of voice? It's kind of a sad desperation attempt here, too. And the way the voice is, you can kind of sometimes sound like, Samus! Help me! Or something like that. Just like how the Omega Pirate might say, Finish her! No, touchy! Oh, sister! And there she goes. Into particles of hopefully nothing. Nope. Yeah, the collapse of Dark Aether is kind of still happening. Oh man, it's a big boy. What if it was just like a bunch more Emperor Ings? We're prepared now. I'm not in my Varia suit anymore. There goes the phase on. Take things down. Hey, look at that. The portal we never really got to use, but might get to use in cutscene form right here. Yeehaw. I was trying to get this music kicking in. Ooh yeah, green visor. Can only assume what she's calling in right there. Doing some final cool poses. Like, yeah, you're just a nuisance rather than a pain these days. Back into light, Aether. Now we celebrate. Ah, gonna swing in the Metroid lead. Gonna be careful what buttons I press to try to make things better. Uh-oh. Are you done? Any further challenges to do? No? Okay. Dark Aether done. I think it might be, based on that purple everything going away. Leviathans might have been de-Leviathanized. Leviath, the patroller of the sky seas, I don't know. Hey look, it's more Luminoth as well, more than Umos. Maybe it's Umis and Umus. Umus Anus. Hey look, the Varia suit. I'd just like to see the ink come for me now. Are you going to knight me, Sir Samus of Zebus? That's where she's from, right? Yeah. I had confusion. And you know, Chozo raising. They're all bowing for me. Yeah. See y'all later. Not really much speaking to do in this particular game. And back to our gunship. Getting ready to finish this game off. Here we go. Are we ready to go into one suit? A one-piece suit? Just kind of checking stuff here. There she is. In her blonde glory. Actually, her birth planet is K2L. I was like trying to check things off. Rodney Aaron and Virginia Aaron are her parents. They got killed by the space pirates, of course. Hey, look. The stuff is kicking in with the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Away we go from Aether. Until our next mission. Do not toast yourself, no. That's not even into an hour of things yet. We're just 5 minutes past midnight. Kind of a short stream, but yeah, I can look at all the art book stuff, you know. I'm kind of thinking of I could play another game, but wouldn't really want to stay up too late. And yay, this music. And Mark Hay Hutchinson, R.I.P. because he worked on the games as a whole before the trilogy got fully triloginized. Retro Studios staff credits: Michael Kilbaugh, Samus. Yeah, there's the dude, Mike Wiccan, or Wiccan, whatever his name is pronounced as. He's the guy that was like, I'm not so sure that Prime Trilogy would be doable on the Switch, but again, he left Retro in 2011. Hasn't really had too much of a hand in other things. Ilya Nazarov, Danny Richardson. Kind of hoping to see a lot of returning names like this, along even further greatness for Prime 4 whenever it may come around. I don't know if we're going to see stuff at E3. We'll just have to see about that. And on the topic of E3, kind of in anticipation of there maybe being a Prime Trilogy HD Switch announcement, I'm still going to hold off on Prime 3. That was kind of the plan anyway, to just kind of step back from Metroid. It's kind of been like the main series we've been blasting through. And also, I never did finish Mario 3D Land. Like, haven't fully been in the mood too much anyway to do it, but maybe I'll find the mood, and maybe between now and E3 I'll probably do some extra recordings, you know, like, never really did finish Sonic Adventure DX and Pikmin 3 Deluxe. A few DX and Deluxe games. Hey look, Nate Bildorf, Bill Trin, and Jeff Miller, all those names, you know. Not quite Jeff Grubb, though. Pat Wells, Shane Lewis, Shane Dawson, no. Dan Nielsen. Mike F.U. Da. the Tom Wears Prata. And Andrew Estes, Michael Calbella, Brian Walker. His name is Mark Pacini. But yeah. This game is, of course, great. I love the music of Torvus Bog and Torvus Bog's subterranean area, and other songs in this game, in the game in general. It is quite challenging because of the whole dichotomy of Aether and Dark Aether. Lots of backtracking and overall explorations do that kind of makes things feel a little bit fleshed out, but it's done in a very clever way. The story's obviously pretty cool. Dark Samus is like, yo, I exist. Space Pirates are like, oh no, there's two of them. And there's the whole thing about the Luminoth trying to take care of Dark Aether and the Ing within it. And Dark Aether seems to be no more. I've kind of been talking about some Leviathan stuff. It was kind of that way for the Impact Crater in Prime 1. And then Dark Aether as a whole, or at least the Sky Temple as the main source of it for the Leviathan to fully take care of Dark Aether. Then there's going to be a little bit more Leviathan stuff in general in Prime 3. But who knows how things are going to look like otherwise. Get through these credits and make sure I'm spacebar in case the game decides to crash, because I do want to show some stuff. Satoru Iwata, please understand. We will be sending you directly to your memory land. I don't know. Lots of Akiras I'm seeing. And Lisa Tabata. Masakazu Miyazaki. Hey look, Miyazaki worked on this game. Intelligent Systems, oh man. No, it's not Intelligent Systems, it was Alpha Dream that went under because Mario and Luigi, kind of bankrupt stuff. Intelligent Systems still has a hand in Fire Emblem and junk, you know. You, or Yo Onishi. Oh, you know the Ishi's all about this stuff. It's always a thing to kind of do a tongue-in-cheek, make funnery of names. Hey look, Nate Bildorf again, and Bill Trinan again. Utter chads they are. Tim O'Leary. Gotta be leery for his name again in later games. Michael Chipman, Terrell Dunn, Zach Evans, Nico Gonzalez, all those names of people that got the luckiness to do some game testing. I'm sure there's a little bit of difficulty for it though. Gotta push the games to their limits, you know? Make sure there's no crazy glitches, and of course some things slip beyond the grass, like in Prime 1 you can do the whole out of bounds thing to get like secret rooms or whatever, like different versions of each room, you know? And it's kind of time to see a little bit of 100% completion sort of thing. And also this. Mission final! You got 101%, look at that! Haha, it's even going to show up in the final select. 11 hours, 15 minutes, about the same time it took for Prime 1. Even though it probably was more like a 9-hour thing. Either way, yeah. Hyper mode difficulty, active. Very nice. Yep. No crazy, out of soup things. It's just the completion to see stuff like this. Oh no. Those particles aren't nothing. There's something indeed. A little bit of rematerialization going on. I'm sure it means something. Maybe just a hologram of respect or something. Finish this game of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, save slot again, get stuff loaded back in, and of course we're going to do that. Whoa! I was worried that the game's like going to crash. It's just because trying to reset to title screen. It always catches me off guard because of the way things be. It's like, oh no, it's the Wii freezing up there with the E sound effect, like we're trying to play Project M or something. I don't even know if you can really hear that too well. Kind of goes along with this music here. Kind of has an overall feeling of Metroid Prime 3, especially with the bum 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 King K. Rool kind of sounding, or Donkey Kong Country 2 in general, you know. And then we can see how this looks. 101% completion, and that right there as well. Ooh, I got a little bit better time on my practice. In fact, that actually wasn't from, I didn't fully commit to beating Emperor Ing and stuff, so I don't know if that would be better or worse. Not that I did the greatest in this particular run, but you know, yeah. Options. No crazy stuff to look at. Options. That's the game we gotta finish. Concept gallery. Obviously stuff to unlock. Let's do this one. MP2 boss package. Shibalumi. Let's give her a nice look. I haven't exactly looked at everything. I'll think, oh yeah. There's Amorbus. I hated Amorbus. There's Dark Amorbus. I hated Dark Amorbus. More Amorbus. That does not look right at all. My friend. It looks like some sort of Persona demon, haha. Well, it's a little bit better, but I still want to see that in the Dark Alley, or Pants in general. Kind of like more feel. Not that this is any better in itself. This, on the other hand, man, everything still has like some kind of body-related phallic look to it. Okay, this is a little bit better, being Quadraxis, you know. Even still might have a little bit more of a female form. I wonder if that's like the intention, like, kind of get some other brainlets as well with the brainly lookingness. MB, obviously Dark Samus junk going on. Yeah, trying to burst forth from the ashes of the world. Ooh, that's cool. Kind of looking like a Genji. Almost ruined us later on in Prime 3. We'll see a few other hunters. Man, what's the deal with this? Is that supposed to be like a... Obviously, the boss package, maybe like a final look for Dark Samus, aside from, you know, how that came out to be in the whole more skeletal look that we got for her. Pretty cool. There's the more exposed form, a little bit SAX-like, if you ask me, for Metroid Fusion. There's Emperor Ing being all imperial about it. There's his mutated form. Much bigger than me, even though I think he wasn't really that big. Maybe just like around to this size, where I'm circling around for. And what's that? Metroid Prime Dark Samus. And it's just a little bit something Metroidy in general. Alright. And here's all the Metroid Prime 1 stuff. Storyboard. Oops. Didn't really mean to click it like that, but I think I did kind of look through all this. Yeah, the bots are and all that. Kind of just squeeze it back through because I remember like all the things. Why does this all look the same? Storyboard package. Yeah, we got this. Kind of just looked through that a little bit schematically. Some Ings turn to the direction of the pedal, but Samus is gone and the portal begun shrinking. Yeah, the text doesn't really hold up when you zoom in, so I don't know. It's kind of like a Hyrule Historia thing, being digital and all that, even though I think that's a little bit better for everything. Of course, if you really want to look at all the promo and storyboard art yourself and all this junk in general, you can look it up on your own time for a bit more HDness, or just, you know, like reading and better viewing of the pictures and all that. Alright, there will be stuff to unlock in Metroid Prime 3 whenever we get around to it, because if Prime Trilogy, Switch HD, blah 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 gets announced, I don't know if I would stream Prime 3, like I'd probably do LP format of the Switch version, you know, just to have things all about, or I could, like, you know, play them, then do LP of the veteran modes, you know, or hyper mode rather, or maybe even something crazier, if 'tis a thing. And I do indeed wonder how, what stuff right here is going to work, the bonus gallery and the screenshot tool, like, you know, that would be like a thing just straight up ready for the Switch, or maybe it's going to, like, enable video recording or something. Obviously, the Fusion suit, it's nothing really crazy for Prime 2, but we got a little bit of this for Prime 3. Ship bumper stickers and me bobblehead. Yeah, there's a little bit of cockpit stuff for the gunship, because there are actually multiple planets to explore. Not all super big sized, but a little bit smaller, but still with their own little stuff to do. Haven't seen the last of absolutely everything, you know? And with all of this... Oh yeah, there's like a little bit of soundtrack stuff I can pick up. Keep clicking options instead of the other one, extras. And we turn off the music. Oh, quietly. Let's play Talon Overworld. Yeah. Oh, it's the one that goes ha 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 ha. Let's train a battle. Bum 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 bum. I think I do like the regular music battle. Or better. Bum 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 bam. Bum 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 bam. All that stuff. Okay, Dark Samus. We can get that a nice little purchase because we do like her music in general. Because, you know, it's always fun with the whole... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sure, I'll just purchase the credits music. And I think I just get the music fully done in general. The Chrysalis form. Boom. I think it's just like the same as the initial form. Yeah. Then there's the spider form. Yeah, it's its own little ting. Very fun. Leitmotif of the main theme. Right here. Feels like there should be like a measure or something before that. Like... Then it goes... But we always love Dark Samus. Alright, with that, we've had enough messing around. Next time in streaming stuff, I don't know, probably something online so I can use up my hotspot data. Then get that all messed up. So it could be a Tetris, Splatoon, Mario Kart, things of that sort. Maybe even Monster Jam 2. Me. And then regular stuff. I might try to do a 3D Land, a little bit of recording like Pikmin or Sonic. Maybe more likely Pikmin before I get fully back to Sonic. Then there's always stuff in the future. Obviously, I'm trying to relive a little bit of my Metroid awakening. Then there's going to be a little bit more to see soon. I'd like to do a replay of Samus Returns. So that's like one of my earlier ones. And now that I've got more experience, I can appreciate it a little bit better. And also kind of play on my own time for the first time. Prime Hunters, Prime Pinball, and Prime Federation Force. Yeehaw. Quite lovely games all those are. Yeah, especially Pinball. Alright, we've already heard the Bill Nye the Science Guy. Start stuff of the music. It's 12:18. Now we're right into this. Oh, we're gonna end this off at 69 minutes, are we now? Do I gotta let it kick into the time? I wish the music kept playing when you're just going over here. But I guess we'll just go into title screen mode. So thank you very much for watching this stream series. Preferably sped up and all that. And in the future we'll do such things as I mentioned, like various online things, and maybe Breath of the Wild. I don't know, there's a little bit of stuff to play around with. I want to do Skyward Sword HD, probably not in stream or LP format, but maybe a little bit later on, just so I can re-experience the game on my own, maybe do like a hero mode LP or something, get all this going on. This always shows the game and stuff, but we're gonna have the 19 minutes. Thank you for watching, do not trust yourself, and remember to keep yourself primed and ready. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Okay, see ya, yeah.